Another take on Russia versus Ukraine, and you may not like it. So I base this one on bettors, people who are betting real money on most plausible scenarios. Based on limited information they have, they cannot be emotionally involved in the topic. So they're not like politics, but they're also not analytics, because they need to use gut feeling and their experience and very little information and put a lot of risk on it. But that makes them very realistic, which isn't to everyone's liking. So let's be honest, with whole respect to amazing heroes defending Ukraine against the state of Russia, this is one of many parts of bigger conflict. Because most of the bettors are agreeing that the conflict is actually in between China and US, and it will grow in that direction, even if the war will cool down. And everyone almost is betting on building of the new Iron Curtain, which will divide further West with freedom against totalitarian East. But there are some hopeful things about that. No, trade is still happening. You still have ships with grain going from Odessa towards Africa, and Russia wasn't stopping them until yesterday, mostly because of Kerch Bridge bombing. Europe is still buying oil from Russia, and China is still exporting goods built on processors made in US and exporting them to Russia as well. And while we may fear that we'll have more division, that people whose families in both sides on the Iron Curtain wouldn't be able to see each other, the reality is that the most of the world would just carry on. And that's what's happening at the moment. It is scary, but it gives some hope. The worst thing about that is it puts this war even more in a perspective that is totally senseless, bringing victims on both sides without any sensible purpose. Because again, if we look on this as a US versus China, this is a war which cannot be lost or won. Neither of sides can allow that, and neither will surrender. And both have nukes,